So we sorted mine up yesterday. There's some no tag critters that we're just gonna run through quick. Double tag orange because they're gonna be mixed in with some Uncle Jeff's home raised cattle. So we need to be able to tell them apart, you know, when we go to sell them. Let Allie out this morning. She did the business. The eagle has landed. So that's everything there, you know. We got her to eat, drink, go to the bathroom. I think Dad's going to a cattle sale today. We got to fill some lots yet. Calves are expensive. Trying to get some. Need a few hundred. You know, it's getting cold. When we getting into January, February, we got really cold temps. And Tiny Dog right now is living out in the calving barn. It can get cold in there, you know. If it's -10 outside, it's probably -10 in there. So we're going to move him in here. The problem is he's a little puppy and he's going to tear stuff apart. We're going to add on to this. This was built to keep Ellie, when she was a puppy, away from all these lines for the in-floor heat. Well, now I'm just going to add on right here. And that will be Tiny Dog's new home. But in a regular Sonne Farms fashion, this isn't going to be just any ordinary dog pen. I don't want to bend over and pick him out of here every morning. So I'm going to have a little door. We're just going to lift up and he's going to bolt out and it's going to be fun. Sort of looks something like that. You know, this is some prime real estate for the shop. So I hope Tiny feels pretty special once he gets in here. So we're going to cut a little doggy door right here. Another piece of wood that slides down and you can just pick it up and he'll bolt out of there. Kind of got to figure out the size of the hole. So we better take some measurements of that. Alright, I know you love to sit still, so alright. So we got a width of 7 inches, but you're going to grow a little bit more, so let's go probably 11. I need to get your heights now. Yeah. I think we better go about at least 14 inches.
Oops, suck that up into that there wood there so it don't drag on the back side there.
It's enough. Okay. I mean, I could go on the back side. You're gonna split that wood. You're gonna split that wood.
Clear over in the corner. I'll get your bowls.
Release the dog.
Just like that. I don't have to lift him no more.
Alright, he's all set up. You know, it's easy when you have him to set him in there, but when you go to pick him up in the morning, for some reason he runs away from you. So then you gotta chase him around. You're the luckiest tiny dog ever. Before we move on to the next things we want to get done today, we're gonna get some lunch, if I can open the door. And today's lunch is brought to you by Factor. Dad and I appreciate these meals, as we ourselves are customers of Factor and have been since February. Getting this meal ready is quick. Just poke a couple holes in it, throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes, watch it spin around. And then just like that, you got a meal ready to go. I'm sure I'd be surprised if I sat down, added up all the hours we've saved since February. Not only on what we would have spent on preparing meals, but cleaning up after those. You know, you got dishes involved. So of course we like the time savings. We don't have to worry about what we're gonna do, where we're gonna go. It's all right here in our fridge. But you know, even when we're not busy, that doesn't mean we want to spend time preparing a meal and cleaning up after ourselves. Right here we got the pesto bacon and tomato chicken bake. I can't get a word in. That's pretty dang good. And with them sponsoring this video today, they've given me the opportunity to give you a deal. If you use code 50 Sonne Farms at factor75.com, you'll get 50% off your first order and free shipping. They even have some snacks you can choose from. There's these delicious chocolate bars they have now. I don't have any in here. I ate them all already. Different types of meals, keto friendly, chef's choice, vegetarian. You know I ain't getting that. I'm not getting vegetarian. We like our meat. But thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. Well, as you can assume, that was the most important job of the day. Tiny Dog is well taken care of in his new home, and we now don't have to bend over too far to pick him up. We're gonna take off with the manure spreader. There's a couple loads needs done over at the South Farm to pick up, and we'll be using the compact loader with the new MDS bucket, grapple bucket on it. There's about one scoop worth right here, but then we'll be headed back by that bale feeder. Way over there. There's a decent pile. Once we get out to that pile of manure, I'm gonna have to walk up here. Oh, exercise. Oh. Yeah, the auxiliary hydraulics on this thing does not pump much oil. It takes a while to run the grapple up and down, and I noticed if I'm lifting or tilting the bucket, also trying to run the grapple, it's just really slow. I want to check into if there's any settings in the cab that I can make the pump run faster or push more fluid, because my cycle time's pretty slow. Flag, I don't know if you can see that in the fence line, marking where our last spread was. So we've done here to the fence line. We got a long ways in this field left to go. We got the rest cleaned up, fitting on the second load. Spread this and drive by some cows on stalks and see how they're doing. About 40-mile-an-hour wind right now. We got 35 cows in these stalks somewhere. I see about 5 of them. And then the rest of the herd is where we've been hauling water. Looks like they're in. I think Dad set the date for preg checking 2 Fridays from now. So we'll have to move these and the ones in the stalks probably all to the South Farm. They'll have access to a 70-acre field of corn stalks, and then if the weather gets bad, we got a bunch of hay we can feed them. Little change of scenery for Conehead over here. Getting sick of the garage. It's been 3 days. Hey, you don't get riled up now. She's got her energy back. She's eating, drinking, doing everything she needs to. So Dad get a few calves bought. He's gonna haul them home in the trailer. They're gonna end up in the weaning pen. Need to feed a couple bales in there. Alright folks, that'll about do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one. Alright, your new home. If it get cold, you can turn this heater on, I suppose.